Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading, January 2022. Here we are. So, this time of year, you guys are really hyper-focused on relationships, on partnerships, on any like adult-children relationships, any kind of relationship that you create a bond with. These are the ones that you are focused on during this time. Venus is going to be retrograde, so you may even find yourself having to deal with relationships from the past in some way. It may be that there's kind of a finalized outcome of either a relationship, and it can really be any relationship with Venus. Venus doesn't just represent beauty and love. She also represents justice, which is very interesting since justice was the first card that came out. So with Venus being retrograde, there's this opportunity for you to wrap up things from the past so that you can move forward. Those things that really bringing you a lot of fear. 2021, and I don't know if anybody else felt this way, but I know a couple of Cancers that might be able to relate to me when I say this, because my Mars is in Cancer in the 10th house. So it's a very strong placement for me. But 2021 might have been the best and the worst year of my life so far. Like, so many amazing good things happened, and so many really hard things happened, and lessons had to be learned and stuff. But that's what the cycle is. And it's so interesting because even though this was the hardest year of my life, I was able to handle it or deal with it in a much different kind of way. And that's what happens when we heal. And I feel like you're sort of in that place for yourselves. You're recognizing these relationships from the past, these lessons that you've had to learn time and time and time again. And finally wanting to be in that good place. And because the sun and the new moon on the 2nd and Mercury until the 14th, and Venus retrograde, all happening in your house of relationships. Let's look at the cards. So we have Justice, like I said, Venus showing up in her way, not in the way that everybody else wants her to show up. You know, everybody wants Venus to be about beauty. Everybody wants Venus to be about love. But if you read the story on Venus, and I'm not going to get into that right now, but I'll tell you guys, if you read the story on Venus, you'll see why she's also about justice. And so we have Justice and the Three of Swords and the Death card. For some of you, you are getting divorced, and it's bringing back some pretty painful memories. Some of you may have already gotten divorced recently, and in January, there's sort of this upheaval of emotional upset, right? With that Venus retrograde in the 7th house. Some people will be breaking up during Venus retrograde. The only reason why that has to happen is because when you are not meant to be with someone, the energy at the expiration date happens, right? Everybody in our life means something to us. Everybody in our life is a part of us in some way and mirrors a lot of what we need to know about our own selves. And when we don't allow ourselves to get to that expiration date or to finalize the things that we need to finalize, we keep looping through that lesson, through that moment, through that past, over and over and over again. So this is about taking action. And you guys are cardinal signs. You take action very, very well until you feel extremely uncomfortable, and then you'll get into your shell and forget about everything. But I feel like whatever this Three of Swords is that you're still holding on to that needs to transition, And it could either be with a Libra or it could be with a Scorpio. Whatever this transition is up here, it's creating that lack mentality within yourself, that Five of Pentacles, because there's something about this transition that's happening that's making you feel like it was your fault or whatever, right? Whether it wasn't your fault, you're still telling yourself that. So the narrative really needs to change. That's going to be a you thing. Nobody's going to be able to fix that for you. Nobody's going to be able to change your own narrative for you. You're going to have to do that for yourself. But right next to the Five of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And then right next to the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups. So there's definitely, it's like part of you knows that where you are now or where you're going or what you're becoming is truly beautiful, stable, confident, loving, coming together with somebody else. But there's this really big, how do I want to put it? Obstacle? Could be an obstacle. Blockage? I'd say more of a blockage, because at any time, whatever's going on with this heartbreak, whatever's going on with this making you feel like less than who you truly are, whatever's happening here, you can end that at any time. Whether that means telling somebody to leave your life, whether that means signing the divorce papers, whether that means da-da-da-da-da. And then once you allow whatever justice needs to occur, whatever balancing out needs to occur, whatever change and transformation, Phoenix rising from the ashes moment needs to happen, once you get there, it's like everything turns around, everything shifts and everything changes, and you feel this entire weight lifted off of you. It's the lead up that sucks, because during that lead up, you're telling yourself all of these reasons why you're not good enough, why things ended the way they did, why blah, 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 blah. And this doesn't even have to be about an actual relationship. This could be about maybe a job that you worked at for a long time. But I feel like there's this knowing. It's almost as if this Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups is like hovering over the entire reading. Like there's a promise at the end of it. And like I said, you know what you have to gain from removing toxic energy from your area, from your space, from even, you know, because it may not even be, I say that and laugh because it may not even be like a physical thing for you anymore. It may be that you already have the physical divorce and now it's time for you to heal so that you can move on with your life. You don't want to bring that divorce into all the other relationships you're going to have. That would suck. Done that before. Couple times actually. I tried not to bring my past relationship into during that time, but I never gave myself an opportunity to heal. And then when I finally did give myself an opportunity to heal, I wasn't going to put up with anything anymore. And that's where I feel like you guys need to understand that it's not that you're not good enough. It's not that you're too much. It's not that, because Cancers, at the end of the day, you guys are a water sign. You get emotional and you can. And that's perfectly okay for you to get emotional. But recognizing that there is somebody out there, if you feel that deep down, there is somebody out there that has that other full cup that's going to come together with you. Sorry for the glare. Like, I love that there's a lot of sun, but that Two of Cups, it's not about two people coming together with half cups full, asking each other to fill up each other's cup. That can happen within relationships once you're established, but when you're first meeting, because this is what your desire is. And if this is what you're manifesting, that Ten of Pentacles and Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles being that long-term stability and happiness that we all desire. But if this is what you're manifesting outside of the hurt and the pain, this is what I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on filling up your own cup. I would not be surprised if we get an Ace of Cups. So, in the extended, we're really going to look at that because it's very, very interesting. We're also going to be talking about the astrology a little bit deeper for January. We've got the full moon in Cancer is happening for you guys. We're going to talk about that a little bit. The sun will be moving into Aquarius on the 20th. Before then, the sun will again be in Capricorn, so just across from you, and having the North Node in Taurus. North Node will be regressing into Taurus. So if you would like to see the extended where we're going to clarify here and look into the astrology a little bit more, you can become a member of the channel or go over to Vimeo and get the reading there, or all the readings there. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. Have a wonderful first month of the year, 2022. And I'll see you soon. Bye.